Hi, second grade. I've got 2 books to read to you today, and I want you to think about what's the same about the 2 books. Okay, and we'll talk about it at the end. The first book I have is by Amy Krause. It's called Exclamation Point. And I bet you're learning about those in second grade. Exclamation mark. Oh, look at that. He stood out from the very beginning. He stood here. He stood there. He stood out there. It seemed like the only time he didn't stand out was when he was asleep. He tried everything to be more like them. Aw, he looks like he's squishing. But he just wasn't like everyone else. Period. He was confused, flummoxed, and deflated. He even thought about running away. Then one day, hello? Who are you? Question. What grade are you in? What's your favorite color? Do you like frogs? What's your favorite ice cream? When's your birthday? Know any good jokes? Do you want to race to the corner? Is there an echo in here? Is there an echo in here? What's your favorite movie? Do you know what makes gravity? Why do you look so surprised? Am I boring you? Do you think a snail could go around the world? So what do you want to do? Who's taller, you or me? What do you want to be when you grow up? That's a lot of questions. Stop! What do you think? He didn't know he had it in him. How'd you do that? Can you do that again? I wonder if he can. He wasn't sure, so he started small. Hi! That felt right, so he tried something bigger. Howdy! As he pushed himself a little bit more, wow! He discovered a world of endless possibilities. Yippee! This is fun! Way to go! Bravo! It was like he broke free from a life sentence. You're it! Home run! Yes! Congratulations! Happy birthday! Cool! Yum! Go! Encore! Look out! Boo! Wake up! That's great! Thanks! He couldn't wait to show everyone. Hey guys, it's me! Look what I can do! I think he's excited. Of course, there was much exclamating. Isn't he something? Was there ever any question in your minds? So with his head held high, he went off to make his mark. The end. I love that book. So exclamation mark. It's in the library. Check it out sometime. Here's the other book I want to read to you. It's called A Frog Thing, and it is by Eric Druckmann. A frog thing. Frank was different, though, special, aerodynamic. Did I get an... Oh, here we go, sorry. Frank wanted to fly, but he was a frog, and frogs can't fly. Frank was different, though, special, aerodynamic. You can do whatever you set your mind to, Frankie, his parents had promised. So Frank set his mind to flying, but it was more like falling than flying, and everyone laughed at him. Tired and discouraged, Frank buried his head in his big webbed feet, and that's how Frank's parents found him. Frank explained his problem, and there was a long silence as they thought about how to respond. Frankie, said Frank's dad finally, when we said you could do anything you set your mind to, we meant any frog thing. See, flying is a bird thing, just like saying underwater forever is a fish thing. Yes, you should find a frog thing, said Mom, but I want to fly. I'm sorry, kiddo, but frogs can't fly, explained Dad. No, agreed Mom. We swim and we hop, but we don't fly. They don't understand, he thought. We understand, they said, and patted Frank's shoulder. Frank sat in the dark, still and sad, but growing more determined. I'll show them, he thought. I'll learn how to fly, and I'll fly right over the pond. He jumped and ran and leapt and dove. He flapped and flapped and flapped, and finally just flopped on top of a leaf to rest. He soaked some his sore feet and hung his head heavy until... Splash! Something crashed into the water and started to sink. Frank leapt into action. He swooped down, swept her up, and swam her back to shore. See, right here? The nervous mother bird hugged her baby tight. Her baby coughed and wheezed and opened her eyes, safe and warm in her mother's wings. The mother bird turned and kissed Frank right on the cheek. He was very surprised and a little embarrassed. Thank you, she chirped. What a great swimmer you are. How can I ever repay you? One happy mama. Oh, it was nothing, ma'am, said Frank, for he was very polite and a modest frog. Please, I want to do something for you, anything. Well, suggested Frank, I really, really, really want to fly. But frogs don't fly, said the mother bird. I know, admitted Frank. And you still want to fly? Frank shrugged. I set my mind to it. She looked in his eyes, then flew off in a flutter. Wait here, she cried. I'll be right back. And she did come back with another bird and a twig between them. Grab on, she cried. Before they knew it, they were high above the trees. The morning sun streamed through the sky and the wind whistled over Frank's slick green skin. It was a little scary at first, but soon he relaxed, and they glided and rose and swooped and dove. Look at that, he's flying! Everyone hurried to see Frank fly. They watched from the bank as the birds passed overhead. This is no ordinary frog thing, observed Frank's mother. Look at them. Frank's flying. His lifelong dream. When their flight was finished, the mother bird pulled Frank close. You are a very special frog, she said, and with a whoosh of her wings, she flew back to her nest. Breathless, Frank waved. Thank you so much. Frank topped home, somehow lighter than before. Aww. On his way, he met his folks. Frankie, we saw you up there, Mom beamed. Fantastic, croaked Dad. You can do anything you set your mind to. Anything, Mom agreed. Well, any frog thing, maybe, Frank explained. The birds were the ones flying. I was just holding on. But I do think I could be the one of the greatest swimmers. His parents smiled proudly as Frank joined his friends in the pond. Frank had wanted to fly, but he was a frog, and frogs can't fly, but they can sure swim. Do you like to swim? I love to swim. What do you think? So what did you see that could be the same between the frog thing and exclamation mark? I'm thinking they both had to just find out what they were really good at, right? Frog was really good at swimming, and exclamation point is really good at yelling. I hope you like these books as much as I do. They're in the library. You're welcome to check them out. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.